let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on the sides apart. Nobody said it was easy.
JJ Hu, Brendan Magoya, and Molly Price all have something in common. They are all students of Mr. Clement.
Taking AP Economics is a really good class for most students because not only will it help them with their business applications and other classes when they're in college or after they graduate from college and they're getting a job, but also it kind of helps them assimilate a lot of different subjects into one and kind of see the applications of where everything comes into place, especially in politics.
Mr. Clement is somebody of below average personal hygiene. However, as a colleague and a professional, I respect him very much. He does excellent work with the students, and they seem to enjoy him.
I took the semester-long class, and I also had him for government. A lot of students actually do trust him, and they can count on him. They pretty much tell him everything straightforward.
So every Friday or Thursday, depending on which day you have Mr. Clement, he will either right before the bell or right after, he'll say his little speech about not doing drugs or having sex or like drinking for the weekend, and at the end of your year, he gives you a little card with the speech written on it so that you can always remember it. Yeah, he was one of my favorite teachers probably so far I've ever had because he makes the class really fun, and like I want to be in the class, and I think it's really cool because he made up the whole curriculum for economics, and I don't know, it's just, his class is a lot of fun.
There's a weekend between now and next time, so you're going to be some very concerned. So please, this weekend, make a decision. Because anything's going to result in premature injury of you or anyone you know or love. There's going to drink, drugs, sex, there's a drink drive, there's a drug drive, or sex drive. There's going to have meat, caffeine, or get pierced or tattooed. Please don't ride with anybody who's doing this thing. Keep your seatbelts on all times. Welcome back, products. Have a delightful weekend.
Whether or not you have Mr. Clement, I hope that his words will stay with you as we enter into the weekend. For the Nightly News, this is Chelsea Reed.
FormSpring is a new form of social networking where people can ask random questions to anyone anonymously. But can this lead to misleading rumors or terrible insults? We'll find out.
Yeah, I do have a FormSpring. I got it mainly because I was really bored one night. I've gotten some pretty weird comments, a lot of pretty inappropriate ones, but most of them are kind of just funny and not really, I mean, no one's really going to start a fight on the internet. It doesn't really matter.
I created one to just general questions, whatever, but people abuse it, and it's just it gets out of hand. People think they can write whatever they want on the internet, so I kind of got rid of it. Some of the questions are kind of nice, and other ones are just you either ignore them or you just kind of deal with it, but after a while it's it's not even worth it. So.
For the Nightly News, this is Brian Miller reporting.
Here at Chantilly, everybody has an iPod and everybody's aching to use them.
I allow iPods for students most of the time during class. I don't want them to be listening to their iPods while I'm talking, but they can use their iPods when they're doing seat work. I think it helps a lot of kids focus. Sometimes it's a distraction, but as long as it's not a distraction for them, I'm okay with it.
Some of my teachers let me use my iPods in class, such as English teacher. I tend to overthink things sometimes, so each time I listen to it, it helps me refocus.
I like to use my iPod. It helps me study. Generally my electives and sometimes in charger time in the cafeteria.
I think it'd be totally chill if teachers let students use iPods when, the teacher's not talking to the whole class, when they're just working on classwork on their own.
This is Sean Neifert with the Nightly News wishing you a fantastical weekend.